This video is going to show how you can use Cidi Lab's design tools feature of accordions, expanders, and tabs to present your content to your students in different ways. First, I think it's important for you to understand what an accordion, expander, and a tab is so you can decide what's going to be right for your content presentation. So an accordion provides a drop-down containing content that's hidden when the accordion is not enabled. And you can only have one open at a time. If you open a different drop-down, it will close the previous one. So right here, I have some accordions. So if I expand it, whatever information I wanted my students to see under that panel heading would be found here. And then when they expand to the next one, the previous one closes, and now they see this information. An expander is much like an accordion, only I can have multiple ones open. So here, if I expand the science one, and then I expand the ELA, they both stay open. The expander doesn't close until you close it. And then a tab is an additional way to organize information, but instead of being vertical, it goes horizontal. So here I have my science information, and then I would have my ELA, and then math. So you can only see one at a time. And so that's the difference between an accordion, expander, and tab. Here I have a blank page, and I'm going to add accordion, expander, and a tab. And to do that, I launch my Cidi Labs design tools. Remember, that is Alt-Shift-D if you don't have it set to auto launch. You would find these under Add Advanced Elements. And then the first thing listed under Advanced Elements is accordions. When I expand that, I get two options. I can add it as a content block or at cursor. So here in my page, I have a content block set up. So if I wanted to put an accordion, expander, or tab here in a content block, I would choose the at cursor option and make sure that my cursor is where I want to put that in. Once I click at cursor, it adds it. Right now, it's just a panel heading and then the content down below. I haven't chosen which version I want yet. So if I want to do an accordion, I need to come over and choose accordion. Now for my panel heading, I would add that panel heading over here in my Cidi Labs design tools. I can type directly into this, but a lot of times if I do that, it's going to change the font size. I want to make sure to do it over here so that way it doesn't mess up any of the coding. So let's say I was going to do science. So I add my content and then come down here. I would add whatever I wanted to add that would be science related, whatever videos or readings. So here I'll just put in a quick video. So now under my science tab, I would have this video. And then if I want to add another panel, so another accordion beneath it, I come over and I click add panel. It gives me the additional panel here. Come over, title it, add my content. Maybe it's a different video. And so now I have two different accordions, a science and an ELA. Once the page is saved, you'll see what that looks like. So here's that saved page. Here's my science accordion. If I expand it out, it has that video in. And then if I come down for my ELA accordion, it will collapse the science and now show the video for the ELA. The process is the exact same for expander and tabs. If I wanted to do an expander, I would choose the expander option. You'll notice I did that and it automatically switched my accordion to an expander. It shows that that's what that's going to be. And so now these would be expanders, and then if I would want them as tabs, I can choose tabs, and they become tabs. And so then it would look like this. So I have my science tab and my ELA tab. If I didn't want my accordion, expander, or tab inside a content block, if I just wanted it by itself, then I can add it as its own content block by using the plus as block, and then it becomes its own content block. I can also continue to add text after my expander if I want to. So let's say I wanted to have some tabs, but then after my tabs, I wanted to add some more information and be able just to type outside of the tab. So what I need to do is I need to come over to my Add Advanced Elements, click into the tab or the expander, and then here where it says Insert Paragraph After, if I click on that, now whatever I decide to type here is outside of the tab. I'll show you what that would look like. So I have Science tab, I have ELA tab, and then I have my typing outside of the tab. So you can organize your information here and then continue on with other stuff down below. And that's how you can use accordions, expanders, and tabs to organize your information in a variety of ways for your students.